Hafaday, my name is Grace Pangilinan and I'm joined by Francesca Pasquale. Together, we're excited to present our business proposal, WaveGuard. WaveGuard is a Guam-based brand redefining what it means to protect your phone, designed with everyday function and individual expression in mind. Our product offers a thoughtful balance of style, durability, and sustainability. Rooted in island values and inspired by the people who live them, WaveGuard introduces a fresh approach to phone protection, one that adapts to your lifestyle and your look.
Today, we'll walk you through the key components of our business proposal for WaveGuard. We'll begin with a clear introduction to our product, what it is, how it works, and why we believe it's something worth having. Next, we'll share our mission and vision, laying out the guiding principles and long-term goals behind the brand. We'll then present our SWOT analysis, offering a transparent view of our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, giving you a realistic perspective on our growth potential. Following that, we'll dive into our target market, identifying key consumer segments we believe will drive WaveGuard's success. We'll also share our financial projections, including some statements and other key financial data for your consideration. And finally, because every strong business plan prepares for both success and uncertainty, we'll outline our exit strategies, ensuring thoughtful planning at every stage.
Our flagship product is called Biba Case, a modular phone case made up of two parts, the frame and the back. The frame is built for series protection using durable materials like carbon fiber and aluminum alloy. The back, made from sustainable bio-based plastic, is where users can express their style. It's fully swappable, customizable, and designed to fit any mood or occasion. Our goal with Biba Case is to create a product that reflects the way we live here on island. Adaptable, expressive, and rooted in care. Whether you're heading to the beach or the classroom, Biba Case is made to match your lifestyle. But WaveGuard, a partnership company, isn't just about design and function. We're also deeply committed to impact. That's why we pledge 1% of all sales to island-focused environmental organizations like Micronesian Conservation Trust and One Reef. And we let our customers help choose where those funds go because we believe real change starts with community. WaveGuard brings together style, protection, and purpose because protecting what matters means more than just your phone.
At WaveGuard, our mission is to design high-quality, customizable phone cases that reflect who you are. We blend bold island-inspired creativity with everyday function, empowering self-expression through accessible, thoughtful design. Our vision is to become the leading island-rooted phone case brand, one that turns everyday tech into a canvas for identity, culture, and connection. We believe your phone should reflect your roots, your style, and your story. To bring this vision to life, we've set clear goals in the next 6 months. We'll launch an e-commerce platform with international reach, offering localized experiences for markets like Australia, the UK, and Southeast Asia. We're also expanding our digital presence with a 20% boost in social media engagement through weekly content and customer-driven campaigns. We'll partner with lifestyle influencers to increase global brand awareness and create stronger community ties. Sustainability remains at our core. By the end of the year, we aim for half of all our new products to feature biodegradable and durable materials, combining protection with environmental responsibility. At WaveGuard, we're not just creating phone cases, we're creating a platform for identity, expression, and positive impact.
To give a clear picture of WaveGuard's position in the market, we've put together a brief SWOT analysis. Our strengths lie in our deep local roots, premium materials, and unique design philosophy. Unlike larger competitors like OtterBox or Casetify, we offer the same level of protection, but with more modern aesthetics, eco-friendly materials, and cultural relevance, all at a favorable price. Our weaknesses, however, are typical for a new brand, such as limited visibility and lack of global infrastructure. We're still building awareness and haven't yet expanded internationally, but those are areas we're actively addressing. Our opportunities are significant. With the constant release of new phones, the demand for cases continue to grow. We're introducing innovative features like our expandable Biba case and tapping into trends like sustainability, customization, and accessory add-ons. Subscription models and global e-commerce also open new doors for growth. Finally, our biggest threats include the high cost of premium materials like carbon fiber and Guam's ongoing tourism decline, which impacts local retail traffic. But we're exploring cost effective alternatives and looking beyond the island for future growth. Overall, this SWOT helps us stay grounded in where we are now while also highlighting the path forward.
In this section, we'll walk through who WaveGuard is built for. WaveGuard's target market focuses on people who want their phone to become more than just a device. We want it to reflect who they are. We're primarily targeting individual ages 13 to 40, starting with students who love expressive, trendy designs and want to mix and match their Biba case for a fun, personalized experience. Next are young adults ages 20 to 29, who live fast-paced lives and need stylish, functional protection. Usually in this age group, designs that reflect one's culture are the most popular. Then we have professionals and parents ages 30 to 40 who value durability, clean design, and easy assembly. And of course, while these are our key audiences, WaveGuard cases are designed to be suitable for people of all ages. Anyone who wants to protect their phone while showing off their unique style. From everyday protection to creative self-expression, Biba Case adapts to the lifestyle, culture, and needs of our diverse audience. While celebrating individuality and belonging, and additionally, startup costs will be starting from a total of $64,334, including assets at a starting price of $29,200.
As WaveGuard plans to launch in the heart of Tumon, our financial projections show a steady climb in profitability over the next 3 years. While the first year may show a slight loss due to startup cost, net income is expected to rise to over $10,000 in year 2 and exceed $34,000 by year 3, supported by improving profit margins reaching 11.58%. Our core product, the Biba case, starts at a selling price of $32.76. Each unit costs around $9.50 to produce, giving us a strong contribution margin of $23.26 per unit, or 71%, which significantly outperforms the industry average of 40%. To break even, we need to sell 5,463 units, which translates to about $178,975 in sales revenue. We're projecting 7,000 units in our first year, a number that puts us just above our break-even point, though still with some risk due to high startup expenses. Our cost volume profit analysis confirms that profitability starts around 6,000 units sold. So the key takeaway here is volume matters. The more units we move, the more we secure long-term profitability, especially as we scale production and expand into global markets.
As we review WaveGuard's projected income statements from year 1 to year 3, we expect to see a strong upward financial trend. In our first year, we anticipate generating over $229,000 in revenue from 7,000 unit sales. Given startup costs and early investments, we project a modest net loss of a negative $4,770, which is typically for a new business establishing its foundation. By year 2, we expect revenue to grow to $262,000 with fixed selling costs and improved operational efficiency, allowing us to turn profitable with a projected net income of just over $10,000. In year 3, with continued growth and disciplined control costs, we project a significant increase in profitability, reaching a net income of approximately $34,000. Throughout all 3 years, we maintain strong gross margins above 70%, and our cost structure reflects scalability and financial discipline. Now looking onto our balance sheets. WaveGuard's projected balance sheets from year 1 to year 3 reflect a steady improvement in our financial position. At the end of year 1, we anticipate total assets of around $397,000 backed by a $400,000 capital investment. Our liabilities are minimal with a small GRT tax payable, and our retained earnings reflect the expected first-year loss. By year 2, our cash position is projected to grow significantly to over $354,000, and retained earnings are expected to turn positive at $5,317, aligning with improved profitability. In year 3, we project total assets to reach approximately $442,000 with cash reserves of over $392,000. Retained earnings are expected to rise sharply at around $39,000, showing continued profitability and no dividends issued. Overall, these balance sheets project a positive and stable financial trajectory with a strong liquidity, minimum liabilities, and stable shareholder equity. Now, looking onto our statement of cash flows. WaveGuard's projected statement of cash flows shows how we anticipate managing and growing our cash over the first 3 years of operations. In year 1, we project a net loss, and cash from operations are expected to be negative due to inventory buildup. However, we expect to close the year with a strong cash balance of over $346,000. In year 2, with improving profitability, operating activities are projected to generate positive cash flow. With no new investment or financing activities, our cash balance is expected to rise to $354,000. By year 3, we expect a continued profit growth to drive strong operating cash flows of over $38,000, pushing our projected cash balance to approximately $392,000. With no additional financing needed, these cash flows projections reflect our goal of becoming increasingly self-sufficient with strong internal cash generation, supporting sustainable growth.
As WaveGuard positions itself for long-term success, we recognize the importance of preparing for a variety of potential exit strategies. These are projected pathways that will be considered based on market conditions and company performance. First, one of the most favorable routes would be acquisition by a larger brand. As we gain traction with our eco-conscious, island-inspired Biba case designs, we expect to attract interest from established tech, accessory, or lifestyle brands seeking to expand. A strategic acquisition offers a timely, stable exit, especially if we've built a strong brand but are not yet ready for public markets. Second, if our performance shows strong financial growth and scalability, we may consider an initial public offering, also known as an IPO. This path would increase capital, brand visibility, and liquidity for our investors. However, an IPO would only be pursued if market conditions are favorable and we maintain consistent, scalable performance. Third, if WaveGuard eventually chooses to close operations, we plan a store liquidation sale, where inventory would be sold at 50% off, ranging from $10 to $17.50. Since our cost per unit averages around $9.41, this exit remains profitable. This approach is reserved for a full disclosure, not seasonal discounts. Lastly, for any remaining unsold inventory, we may pursue full liquidation by wholesaling to large retailers like Ross, Walmart, or Target. While this option carries risk like low margins and delayed payments, it still allows us to recover value from unsold stock. Each of these strategies reflects our commitment to creating value for our founders and investors, while remaining adaptable to future business conditions.
In the end, WaveGuard may have some difficulties with earning income in the first year as they start business by spending it on several expenses, on needed materials, and other assets. However, along the following years, we have improved with selling increased products, and our progress has greatly increased. With that, I'd like to say thank you everyone for joining us today, and WaveGuard is proud to be part of your family, protecting phones, memories, and the planet. Case your base today. Here are our resources for reference. Thank you, everyone.